Hello and welcome back to the Ember Island Collector. Today we're going to be reviewing Loungefly's newest collection with After Last Airbender. If you didn't know, Loungefly recently released an After Last Airbender collection. I believe this is probably due to the fact of the TV show's popularity rising during the return of it on Netflix. They released 3 bags in the main line, and then there was a Loungefly exclusive, and then there were 2 exclusives for a small shop called Cordy's Corner. I hope I'm pronouncing that right because that's how I'm pronouncing it in my head. It leads us to a total of 3 mini backpacks, 2 crossbodies, and then 1 wallet. And so today what I have here is almost the whole collection. The only thing I don't have is the second Cordy's Corner exclusive backpack, but I will probably put a picture up here to just show you what it looks like. It just personally wasn't my style. I liked the other Cordy Corners exclusive, which is this bag, because I thought it was really cute and really smart and the pictures looked really nice. And so I liked that idea a lot, but the other book bag just wasn't my style, I think. Let's see, here's a picture, but as you can tell from this picture, it's literally just it's spirit, it's cosmic energy Aang, and not that I don't love Aang. We all know on this channel that I love Aang, but I think he's on way too much merchandise and I'm tired. I'm a little tired of getting After Last Airbender merchandise and just having it only be just things of Aang. Just my general opinion, just because there's just so much of him out there. So it's just obviously, it wasn't my style. It wasn't something that I was really into, but it does have it has glowing eyes that glow in the dark, so I think that's a pretty big plus, and it has the 4 elements on the edge of the bag, which I think is also really cool. So if you're still interested, if you're interested in this bag, go Cordy's Corner. You can only get it at Cordy's Corner. You can't get it from Loungefly. It's a Cordy's Corner exclusive, and I'll put my referral code maybe on the screen here or in the link down below, because then you can save $10 if you purchase it from them. To start off with, I think we'll start off with the Oppo Wallet, because he is first of all the smallest and he's the only wallet in the collection. So as you can see here, he has this nice faux fur kind of thing going for him. He has the pleather that they use on he has a pleather from Loungefly. He has his arrow, he has his horns, he has his adorable eyes, and so you can see his nose is stitched, and then he has his tongue, which is screen printed on, so this is just one big thing of pleather. But then you can see here, it has this little area which I think are supposed to represent his ears. I don't really know. It's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't really know what's I'm pretty sure it's his ears. But I'm pretty sure it's his ears. I just don't think it was done as well as it was here than it was on the bag. We'll get to that. And then if we look at the back, we have this screen printed Aang on the pleather, and I think he's quite cute. He has a nice jovial expression. I think, if anything, he might be a little bit grainy. He does look a little better on camera, but in person he just kind of looks a little blurry. And then we have the Nickelodeon and Loungefly logo on the back here. And you can see this has a bunch of clouds. They're very similar to the art style of After Last Airbender, and how we open up. So this is the thing about this. I got this way earlier than I got any of the rest of these, and that's because I pre-ordered them through Cordy's Corner. And then we have on the inside we have the little symbol they use a lot in After Last Airbender merchandising. We have a little card a picture holder over here. You have a little place for your cards, and then if you see in here, we have this little area for either bills or cards as well. So overall, it's a pretty good wallet. I think it probably will hold a pretty decent size amount, depending on how many cards you have. But I do like it. One thing that I think is a downside is that it doesn't come with a coin purse, but then again, no one really carries coins anymore. But overall, very cute. I like him. I like how smooth the leather is, the faux leather on the back here, and I like the colors that they use for it. I thought he was kind of weird at first, not gonna lie, but when I got him in the mail, I got really excited. I thought he was actually very, very cute. So I'll put this guy off to the corner, and we'll go on to the backpack, at least this first backpack. And let me take off the little plastics that came on here. And so here's the backpack. Let me readjust. Okay, and so now we have the backpack, and so it has the same expression that we have on the wallet. We have the same faux material over here. His arrow, instead this time of being a pleather thing, is just embroidered onto the fur itself, and you have an outline in very deep black thread. I don't really think I like the stitching around here. It doesn't look as finished as I would have liked it, but I could see like it's probably just because of how they like use the different materials and why it's a little bit more difficult to mass manufacture that. And then again, we have his horns that come out here. They're very, very cute. We have a little tag, little stray thread over here that I'll have to cut. And then we have his ears again, which I think I told you look a lot better on the bag than it does on the wallet. And we have the exact same thing of his face being screen printed, but his tongue is not screen printed this time. It's actually just a piece of pleather, and they put like they did the stitching on the tongue. So very, very nice. And then on top though is that we have, let me bring that closer, we have Aang, and I think this Aang looks significantly cuter than the Aang on the wallet. I just think like the art style is a little cute. It's like obviously not just like from promotional stuff, it's like they drew it for this bag. And we have him on Appa, which I think is really cute, so it looks like he's flying the bag. And then we have clouds, very much in tune with the whole like they're flying in the air kind of thing. And then we can see also over here on this, you can see over here that we have the Loungefly logo on the little zipper pull. And then if we check the back, I have to take off this plastic, we have that same logo that we see everywhere on After Last Airbender merchandise, as well as the wallet. We can also see that here, that the straps are these nice pleather straps. Quite nice, quite sturdy. I haven't opened them out yet just because they're just, like I said before in my previous videos, they're easier to store when the straps are actually tucked in. And then, let me take that off. So if you check on the inside of the bag, so if you can see on the inside of the bag, there's probably more to the bag on the bottom that's not any different from the other bag, but there's so much tissue paper in here that I just can't right now. As you can see, we have that very similar pattern. I think we've seen it on the Momo. We've seen it either in the Momo or the box lunch gray book bag that I did in my last box lunch haul video, but it has the whole like the 4 nations on here and the symbols on here. There's an inside zipper, and the zipper itself is pretty deep, so that's pretty good. Yeah, pretty deep zipper. It's a pretty small book bag, not gonna lie. I feel like the ones from box lunch are a little bit bigger. Okay, but the zipper itself works pretty well. Hasn't really been catching, which I think is a good idea. And then you can see it's just okay. So they literally just continued on like this pattern, so it's not anything different on the inside here. So you can just see like the artwork continues on, but it's just the blue space. You can see here that it's the same pattern as what's on the inside of the other bag. So very cute. And when you don't have this insert in here, it just kind of goes, you can really push into his face. And I think it's because like it just loses its structure, you know. Okay, overall I think it's quite cute and I enjoy it. I do, like I said before, I think the only issue I would have with it, is just it's so light colored. I would really be afraid of it getting dirtied or scuffed, especially the fur area. Okay, moving on. We'll go to the other Loungefly items. You can see the Loungefly Exclusive, but we'll go to the last like official line of Loungefly items before going to the exclusive. So here is the Momo bag, and I can tell you that this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Look how big his eyes are. I really thought it'd be smaller just because I got the Cordy Corners exclusive bag and that was small, but it's actually kind of massive. And you can see like, oh, is it like a clutch? Because it's really too big to be a clutch. But it's not, it's a side bag. You can see the little holes over here for the crossbody, and you can insert the little strap that comes in with it. But as you can see here, we have a little Momo, and his eyes are those big green eyes, and they're very inquisitive. And I just overall think it's really cute. And then on the back, we just have it just plain. We have the Nickelodeon Loungefly logo, and it has like his ears as well on here. So then if we open it up, you can see first of all, here's where the strap that you can attach onto the ears will come into play. And then if you can look inside here, you can see it's the same kind of, let me zoom in a little closer, you can still see that's the same kind of pattern. There's an inside, there's an inside pocket as well, so you can organize it. Overall, very, very cute bag. Let me take this off and I will be back and I will show you with it attached. So here it is attached with the handles. It's a little bit hard to see because I just don't have the best angle to this. So you can see here it's attached to here. It's quite cute. It's a little bit short and it does fall over a lot, but I think it's cute. I think this is also adjustable, so you can definitely make it a little bit longer. But yeah, it's cute. It fits pretty well. I think this length is pretty good for me, just because it kind of sits like a handbag, but like a short handbag, and you definitely can make it longer in case you want to make it more of a crossbody to cross it over. But the length right now is perfect for just a handbag. You can also see that on here that they're very easy to get on. They're just a little push, so they're not anything difficult to take on and off. Taking it off, and I'm going to put these back in here just for now, and then we're going to go to the exclusives now. I'm going to start off with the Cordy's Corner exclusive, because this boy is a lot. One thing that I really liked about this is that when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, that's really cute, and I thought Loungefly was going to release it on their own, and then I found out that no, it's like just limited to the small shop. Like, I've never like bought anything off of, I've never heard of them. They use a website that I'm very much not familiar with, and so I was very concerned about buying anything off the website, just because like you don't want to get your personal information out there to people who could drain your bank accounts. And I ended up contacting the owner through Instagram, and she's super sweet. Like, I asked her, like, oh, this is like legitimately just your product, and she was very nice. I'm pretty sure my questions were very, like, just a lot to deal with, to be honest. But at the end of the day, I did end up getting this bag, and I'm very happy with it. But it was a process. But if you were interested in getting this bag, they still have it on their website. I think they're only making like 1,000 of these, so I would hurry if you want to get this bag, because I think it's quite cute. I never talked about any of the prices of any of these bags. We'll get to that. But I think this one, I want to say, is $75 or $60. I would have to double check on their website. I remember getting this bag and remembering how small this was, and I was like, oh, is this the whole line going to be that small? It's a little small, I'm not going to lie. The other 3 bags I've shown you, like the 2 bags in the wallet, actually have had a lot of space. This bag is kind of a little bit different. I think what lacks in size and mixed up with creativity. So you can see this is Aang's glider here. The little blue parts represent the sky, and it looks like very much like his glider flying in the air. You can take a lot of cool pictures with this, first of all, if that's your cup of tea. On the other side, you can see this has a Loungefly Nickelodeon logo. It's the same on both sides, just except for that. One thing that I liked about this bag versus the other bags is that they have, for the zipper pull, it's a Momo flying, and I think he is the absolute cutest thing I've ever seen in the world, and you see the Nickelodeon logo on there. For this, the strap itself is not adjustable, and it's very much meant to be a crossbody bag. So you can see here, it's just like pleather, long golden chain, pleather again, and then long golden chain, and then pleather. And downside is that this is kind of heavy. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I remember picking it up and thinking the bag was light, and then picking up the chains themselves, and they were very, very heavy. So I don't personally like the chains all too much. They also make, as you can tell, like a lot of noise. So not really my biggest fan, especially when you're walking around. Like, it gains a lot of attention if you like switch the bag from shoulder to shoulder. One other key feature is that you can see that his glider has, so this part is just the bag, and then his glider has like little tassels here, and I think it would have been cool if this had been like a detachable coin purse kind of thing. Like, you could like attach it on there, and this was like a whole coin purse instead of just having two separate things here. But you know, just a lost opportunity is what I like to say. And then if you open up here, this one has the exact same, it has very similar the same kind of thing going for it, but you can see that it has the same fire, earth, air, water symbols, but it's in a dark blue, which I think suits this bag a lot better than the other colors. One thing that I do want to know about this bag is that this part is very hard to keep flat and straight up, so that's kind of an issue that I could see it bending over a lot. And so when you just use it, you might want to like clip it together so it just stays up a little bit more straight. Overall, beautiful bag. It's very, very small though. I have an iPhone 11, and when you try this, and it barely fits in here. Like, you can fit in there, but it takes a lot. And I can fit my phone and my keys. I can't fit my card wallet in here whatsoever if I have my keys. But I also have 7 million keychains on my keys, so maybe I should just fit my card wallet in there and hold my keys in my pocket. Overall, Very cute, very chic, and this is also only a Cordy's Corner exclusive, so you can only get it on their website. If you're interested in getting this bag, your best bet would to get it on the Cordy's Corner page. Moving on is we'll go to our last bag. I'm gonna put this to the side. It makes so much noise. So next we're gonna go to the Loungefly Exclusive. Now this one has a story behind it. Let me tell you, it was a lot. It was very stressful. Loungefly has an issue where you go to the website when something drops and immediately sells out within the first minute and a half, and it's ridiculous. It's crazy. But I really wanted to get this bag because I thought it was the cutest thing. I was like, oh my goodness, because I had already pre-ordered the rest of the collection through Cordy's Corner, but I wanted this bag in particular, and it's only a Loungefly exclusive. You can only find their website. Currently it's sold out, but they're planning on doing a restock in the future, so I'll let you guys know on my Instagram page if they're doing a restock, so in case you guys want to get it the next time it comes in, or if you got it already, please let me know because it's really cute. This is their 3-pocket mini backpack, so you can tell it's the same size as their other book bag. It's quite small. This one's a little bit more expensive at $80. It's bigger than the cross satchel, but it's still a small bag. And so let's go through it. I think this is probably the cutest bag I've ever seen in my life. But you can see on here you have the four symbols. You have air, fire, earth, and water. And in each one you have like a little animal spirit that represents like where they first learned bending from. So the air nomads learned the bending from sky bison. The fire benders learned them from the dragons. Earth learned from the badger moles, and then the water tribe technically learned it from the moon, but I guess the koi fish, representing Twila, also are represented there. And I love this bag because like the colors are stunning, the artwork stunning. Absolutely in love with the fact that each one is a different pocket, and I think it's the most beautiful thing that I've ever seen in my life. That's not true. I've seen other things. And if you go to the back, you go to the side, you can see the Loungefly Nickelodeon logo, and then the rest of the bag is like this creamish color. You can see the 4 nations that are on in the front of the bag, on the back, and the same colors too: the purple, red, green, and blue. I kind of like the idea of using purple for the air nomads because I know that a lot of times people either use like a different shade of blue, or they use yellow, or they use orange, and I really don't like the orange color, to be honest. I don't like yellow either. So I think purple was a really nice way, and plus I don't think it would have worked as well in this bag had I used like an orangey thing. I think the whole purple, red, green, blue color scheme works beautifully. You can see there are 3 pockets. If you look into this pocket, you can see we have the exact same inside as well as the other 2 bags that we've shown you. Same thing and well. But if you can see on the inside, you have the exact same thing. You got a zipper, and you can stick your hand in here, and it's a pretty deep zipper. It can hold probably like wallet, coins, money kind of thing. It is quite small, and I believe it's all the faux leather. It does kind of feel a little bit different. It feels more plushy. The one thing I don't like about this line is that it's really cream colored, and while the cream color looks amazing, I think it really complements the line very well. It's just something that it makes me very afraid to go outside with because I feel like I would get it dirty like within like a second of it being outside. Overall, beautiful bag. Closing remarks. Overall, is a little pricey. Yes. I said that with no hesitation, like as if like Loungefly is never going to sponsor me kind of way I said that fast. But is the line kind of pricey? Yes. Can you even get any of these items? Not really. Loungefly doesn't have these in stock. The one way I tried to dissuade scalpers was having small shops sell their items. There are a lot of small retailers that sell Loungefly exclusively. Where I got my items, so where I got the Momo, the Appa Wallet, Oppo Bag, and the Cordy Corner exclusive is from Cordy's Corner. I pre-ordered all these items. This one came out, I think, back in November, December, January-ish, obviously, in that 3-month span sometime. And so that was the first in the line. And the rest of these items I ordered, and they came, the wallet came first because they had that in stock. The other 2 came in once they had reached Cordy's Corners, and they mailed it to me. Overall, it was a great experience. I'm gonna put my referral code up here just so you guys can save 10%, $10. It's probably gonna be clarified when I actually put my referral code and I look it up, just so in case you guys want to buy these items from Cordy Corners. They also have the Avatar Say Aang backpack, like I said before, on their website as well. Overall, this line is a little pricey. One thing, I don't collect Loungeflies. That's not a thing I usually do. Really, I'm trying to collect Avatar merchandise so I can show you guys exactly what kind of Avatar merchandise the things that are out there, but I'm not buying the merch just to show you guys because that would be expensive. I make no money off this channel. I usually get it for things that I really do want and want to enjoy, and I can really see myself. I think my favorite item of the collection has to be the small Loungefly Exclusive. I know it's hard to get, but I think it's definitely the cutest. Is it really worth $80? No, but if you go on Loungefly and if you wait until your first order, you can save 10% off your first order, so that's pretty good. That's what I did. So I saved a whole $8 off that transaction. Second favorite, though, I think has to be the Momo Bag. I think he's very, very cute. So I think these two are my top contenders. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think, or if you guys are interested in getting, if you guys were interested in getting these bags, or if you got these bags. I know this bag was very difficult to get, so if you got it, let me know, because I remember I had to prepare to get this bag. It was very much like a way of like, I spent the week before just thinking like, how would I like walk through checkout, and that's how dedicated I was to getting this bag. Don't forget to like this video. It really helps me out. It really helps me understand what exactly you guys like to see on this channel. And if you're not already, subscribe. I do post after Last Airbender related content, usually just merch content, though I am thinking about doing something a little bit different in the upcoming weeks. It takes a lot of research, so we're going to see if I actually do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this has helped you in case you were thinking about what Loungefly you want to get from Avatar. If you were thinking about buying these Avatar Loungeflies, I'm hoping this would help with your decision and exactly knowing what these look like on camera versus what they look like just on a picture, on a screen kind of thing. And just seeing these items, I think, will hopefully help. So until next time, Flamio Hotman.